Okay, welcome to Mr. Burns's curriculum night. I am going to just explain a few points of the slideshow because I don't need to read you the information. I'm sure you can read yourself. At the end, there's going to be a link to a Google form. So if you have any questions, please submit them there. I'm going to zip through this quickly. As you know already, you should be pressing present. There's a principal's message. We did that. There's a welcome from me. Man acknowledgement. Around. We only have one Rotary teacher. So Madame Coleus is your French teacher. Expectations. Word work just went out. It's due every Monday. There will be time in class to do it, but students will also need to do it at home. Agenda. It should be written down word for word. Exactly it is on the board. So you see math, page 27, questions 1, 3, 5, and 7 or something. So you know what needs to be done. You can read the rest of this. Okay, so I want to get to this. Some fun stuff. Class economy we're running. It's a reward system slash uh, teaching kids financial concepts. So they have a job, which is in the other video. They earn money for doing their jobs. It's $15 a week. If they miss their job, they get fined $5 a day. They get $5 for doing homework. So there's various rewards and fines for, say, missing assignments or anything. And every month they have to pay $50 to rent their desk and $15 for electricity. So they're learning about paying bills, and there's a tax bill of $500 in April. So they're learning about budgeting and things. My favorite thing to do all year is Genius Hour. This will be happening later in the year, but I wanted to mention it because students get to study and look into something that they're interested in. It could be a hobby, it could be uh, anything, a person, anything they're interested in, and we spend an hour a week working on it for several weeks, and it's one of the most exciting things that happens all year for me. We're going to go outside every day, so please have your children dressed for the weather. Because of the pandemic, I want children outside exercising, getting fresh air and sunlight every day. I mean, obviously, if it's raining or if it's really too cold, we won't go out, but generally speaking, we'll be going out. What have we been up to so far? Well, I sent out a newsletter with this, so oops, that shouldn't be there. That's coming up. PechaKucha. I'm going to teach them how to do really excellent presentations using only images. We've been working on writing and reading skills. That was all in the thing. So the rubric, I want to explain this. Um, what does all this mean? Well, to get to a level 4, you have to combine all these things, specifically application. So I'm not going to read it through too much, but let's start with the first one. Knowledge, let's use math because it's the simplest. Calculations, terms, and strategies is level 3. Thinking, you got to do problem solving. Communication, you have to clearly explain your steps. Application, you need to apply all this into a variety of problems in order to get a level 4. Like one problem wouldn't be enough. It would be several over the course of a unit. Okay, now I'm going to end with there's a bunch of videos here I really recommend you watch. This one explains multiple intelligences and why we use multiple ways to teach people so they learn better. Oh, yes. EQAO. I will be for the grade sixes blending in EQAO questions through all the units, so it's not a massive cramming of information at the end. So it'll be kind of just the EQAO. They should be used to the questions and the type of questions by the end. Please click on the links below to watch some important videos on math learning. So there's 1, 2, 3. Your students have all seen them, and I think they're short, entertaining, and I think they're really illuminating. Please watch them if you have a chance. And here's a video on how exercise affects the brain, which I think is also incredibly illuminating. I think it's often more exercise for students, more important for students to get maybe a bit more exercise than cram a bit longer because they'll learn better. Here's some tips for engaging your child's learning. Check out these resources and support that we've recommended. And there's a thing on the new math curriculum. I'm not going to read all this to you. And oops, right here, I'm going to put a link for the questions for the Google form. That's all for me. Please do the rest at your own leisure and contact me with any questions you have. Thank you very much.